Shaman Elemental's fun. Every Shaman deck I've drafted has just been total butt. Complete and utter butt. I didn't want to get crap legendaries. I mean, Kolagarn's a fine card, and honestly, Armistill is a fine card. They're just not fun. Neither one of them are fun. Maybe we get only taunts. Oh, only taunts. This card is very good. This card is very good. Ooh, maybe we excavate a treasure and nothing matters. We just take Juggernauts, Molast Tortoise. Wait, these aren't taunts. I'm actually just gonna take the shitty one. Hellhound's a good card. Execute's a good card. Sword Eater's a good card. Drawing a taunt minion and giving it a buff's nice, but we're blasting. I think I'll take Deputy here. Dry Scale, or I'm sorry, Ogre Gang is okay too, but 2 Executes, 2 Bash, 2 Treasures could be kind of cool. Bouncing Blade. Oh, this card looks like Redbeard. Get a Barrel of Sludge. Toxic Waste. Handle with care. That card doesn't seem that bad, honestly. But let's take a Blade Storm. It could be good. I don't want that. But I don't want that. And I definitely don't want that. I guess I'll just take this. Maybe you kill a 10/10 with it. Sword Eater? This card's okay, too. Card's cool. Oh my god, our second Excavate. Okay. It's possible. This card's good. Discover a Hunter, Paladin, or Warrior card. That's kind of fun, right? Let's take it. It's fun. Another Blade Storm. Let's grab a History buff. We have no 3s. I'd rather take another Bash here. Okay, one more Excavate. That's all we need. And this deck is suddenly kind of cool. This card's really good. I like this too, but this card's really good. I know a guy's very good. Oh man, I thought... Okay, Brass Knuckles. Pretty good on Tortoises. Let's take it. Okay, Mechanome Guide could discover us a spell that excavates. This card's okay too, but I'm gonna take another Sky Raider. Nah, I'll just take it. Please, one Excavate. Please. Frick, dude. Alright, we'll take a Smelt. Maybe we'll buff the Tortoise. Hoping for more than kind of cool. I was hoping for Dread's cool. We were like, we obviously got a bad like a kind of a whatever legendary. One Excavate short.
I must protect the wild. Victory or death.
I mean, it's a lot of taunts. I think I ditch most of it and just try to find cards that cost less than 4. I don't think we're ever gonna have to worry about getting buffs with that card. We're just always gonna get buffs, right? Yeah, this deck feels pretty weak compared to a lot of warriors. Just being short on Excavate, no Sanitize, our legendary being relatively lame. I think kind of no trials, no Bellowing Flames. Also, my hands are sticky. I got some stickiness on me. What's he doing? Dropping trees on me? Alright, let's play this guy. Do a little tree chopping. Usually have 4 Excavates. I only did that once in 7 runs. In Warrior and Death Knight, I usually get to 3 or 4. In Mage, I usually don't. In Rogue, I usually don't. And in Warlock, I never do. That's kind of how it feels to me. Sunset Volley? I don't know if they're more common or what. That 1 in 7 was my Warrior, yeah. Warrior and Death Knight feel like I do it pretty consistently, or can do it pretty consistently. I need one more taunt, and then this feels okay. Embiggen's pretty scary. I've never done it in DK. I did it last run. It was pretty crazy. Oh, holy shit. Gamba, let's start a prediction here. How many wins? Now it's harder to kill. This gets another guaranteed buff. 6 mana, 6/11. Cast a Flame Strike. Cast a Flame Strike with spell damage. Pretty good. Go again. Let's do this and sit, I guess. I could double trade. You know what? This lives an extra turn. We definitely just win, right? Okay, that's not true. But we're definitely in a better position. That I'm okay with. Seeds? That's what I meant. Souls? I'm assuming this one's a treant. I'm assuming some sort of cultivation type effect is coming soon. But I could still deal with a cultivation.
Halt, citizens. It is not safe. Let me tell you.
Maybe I should have played this, coined one out, and then I could coin this out. I think it's probably more likely I do this. I mean, it's free, kinda. We'd have the coins. I guess I could still do it, though. 9 down to 8, and then just use 2 coins in one turn.
Come on, we're slaying an old god.
Come on, we're slaying an old god. That's a big turtle.
I concede.
Oh no. Oh no. Well, cut the forest down. I feel like Saruman over here chopping down Fanghorn Forest. Go get my groceries before the stream. I was kind of in a rush. I was working. Oops, that's the food section. And then I got all suited up. It's not that cold, but it was cold enough. I wanted to put on my jacket, put on my pants, get my gloves, get my hat, put on a sweater underneath. And then as soon as I opened the door, he ran right inside. And I was like, okay. So I sat down on the couch for a little bit, and then he fell asleep on top of me. And then I had to order groceries. I was like, all right, well, I guess I'm not leaving. New picture? Yeah, sorry, I'm throwing it in the Discord. I just threw a picture there. Here, I'll do one more, okay? I took a lot. That's a great photo, though. I'm not as fat as this photo makes me look. I had my sweater and my jacket on, so it was a little puffy, okay? Just for the record. Rush Taunt Dormant. I mean, who cares? I'll just play it. I'm sure it'll be fine. But this was him. And then I messaged the DoorDash lady. I was like, hey, please don't knock or ring the doorbell because he's asleep. You have to pick Grommash or Geddon. It's a good question. I don't know. I'm gonna bump and play this. 2 mana deal 1. Could be better later. I could bump and execute. 1 mana deal 1. I'm gonna do this and do nothing. I'm gonna play that into that. There's a world where holding is better. What's my third choice? I think I'd rather take Grommash than Geddon. I don't like Geddon. I haven't had 6-pack abs for 8 years. No, I didn't say I wasn't fat. I just said I wasn't that fat. There's a difference.
Hey, goons, over here.
Oh, that card kind of looks like Dreads. It's pretty good, doesn't it? I don't like leaving him with the coin. But what are you gonna do? I want the coin. That should give me the coin. You don't look fat at all? It's all in the gut. It's all in the gut. I guess I could trade here. Could play this. Maybe I just play this. How big is that? It's a 3/8. Alright, whatever. I'm gonna play it and see what happens. That's a large lad. 4 mana 17/17. As long as everything he plays has 2 health. Dread's on a good day. Dread said it doesn't look too bad. That doesn't look too bad. I'm not insulting the man, I'm just saying it kind of looks exactly like him, that's all. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum-bum. Wish I could have got a bigger buff, but I guess we didn't need it, huh? I checked the Discord. Those are some great pictures of him. I tried to get a good picture of him. Usually Taz takes the good photographs of him. Wonder where he's at right now. I feel like the outdoor cats always kind of like gravitate towards me more. The cats that kind of come in and out. Growing up, we had a lot of cats and dogs over the years. One cat we had, she was an outdoor cat. She was the one that was like my cat as a kid growing up. But even then, like she was in the house like probably like 5 or 6 hours a day, maybe 7 or 8 counting when she slept. Just spent all day outside. All right, excavate, taunt. I think I'm actually just gonna play these two. The discounts don't feel that relevant to me. Like a lot of the times, unless you're getting trial, it doesn't really matter. But like here, it's like, do I really care if it's discounted? I don't really have anything to do. I'm just gonna pay full price for it. It's fine. Stick them up. Do you guys think that you would thrive in a Wild Wild West scenario? Lifestyle? No! Oh, that's so that's the McNasty with cheese right there. Where'd you get that from? Pajamite. Trade my guy. Okay. Well. Slam him. I don't really need to slam him. Coming, dude. Slag Maw is coming. Check the Discord. Oh, I already read that part. Has Redbeard been the clapper of cheeks? We just had a 12-win run before this. The first hour and a half, I went 3-3 and then had to like retire a deck. Or actually, I think I just switched servers. I don't think we actually retired. And the deck seemed fine. It just didn't look fun, so I just moved. We've done okay so far today, though. 15. So that's like a 7.5 win average plus whatever we do here. And I really thought I was just gonna end after like 2 or 3 hours today because I was just like, wasn't really feeling it. I'm glad we stuck around and got 12 wins, and maybe we'll get 12 more. I don't really foresee 12 out of this deck, but we had a really awesome first game. First game was really cool. Now, where are my excavates and where are my taunts? Because I don't seem to have either of them right now. Long it's been fun? Yeah. It's funny because it was a Helia deck with one way to shuffle in plagues, and we almost never drew Helia. So like that is a lot less fun, as you might assume. Do these two. If I pick up a taunt, I'm just ripping it, man. No taunt. Well, that really sucks. Hit here, play that. Can't play it anymore. Oh man, it's so bad. This draw is so very bad. How do none of my cards do anything? Okay, feels bad. I was watching some of that. Seemed to draw her at the least impactful moments. Yeah, we got her a couple times in the last few games, but like through the first like 8 or 9 games, I think we played her once in a game where we had already had lethal on board. So I don't really count that. I die of dysentery in the Wild Wild West. Like, I don't know, man. I think I'd wear a 10-gallon hat. I think I'd probably wear like a bandana, like tied around my neck. I don't know about the boots. I don't know if I'd wear any boots. Mr. Red would be the only cowboy wearing sneakers. It'd be easier to track me. Come on, there's so many minions on the board. There are so very many minions on the board. Dash. So I'm screwed. Man, that stinks. You know what? Slagmaw, the stinker, didn't really do it for me. I don't think this was a particularly fair draw. We're out of cards. We have a ton of cards that can create cards and a ton of taunt synergy. Somehow we just drew all, I think we just drew all removal, right? Bladestorm, Execute, Slam, something else. Your opponent has a lot of cards. That's usually good. And Tess is like such a crazy card. Tess is such an easy card to get like an insane amount of value for. Especially in this meta where, you know, here's a mech from another class, stick up, swashbuckler, everything generates a card from another class. Otis agents. I'm not like, you know, I'm not like shitting on it. I just mean like fun drafting tests. Fun drafting tests. It's not as fun drafting Armadillo. Papa mentioned it, and now Save File has a post about this Genshin lineup, Red. Pardon me?
Will serve
Which lineup? What Genshin?
death.
Who now in the where? What now?
Victory or death.
I gotta send you some info? Okay, please. Make sure it's not the stuff that was meant for your wife. Hey, does the Abyss reset today? If we do another Genshin stream, we could take a look at the Abyss tomorrow. Oh, like tomorrow, like 8 minutes from now, or tomorrow, like 24 hours and 8 minutes from now. Tomorrow. I thought it was the 15th. Maybe it's a day of the week. Rolled over to today 52 minutes ago. Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. I forgot because it used to be 2 a.m. but now it's 1 because of daylight savings time, I think. Is that right? So it pushes it back a day? Okay. If we go tomorrow and we 9-star the Abyss. Let me check this real fast. Shh. What are we doing for 4? I guess we can look for a 3 cost. Take the Dillo. Now I can't play a 2. Your next holy spell costs less. Mechs and Beasts. Whirlwind. Those could have... feel like they could have been better. Do they not? Spent so much more boosting these goobers for floor 11. Hey, that's what it's there for, right? Well, it seemed like most major Blizzard titles have bot problems. WoW, Hearthstone, and Diablo. I mean, because they're very popular, and I guess botting is relatively easy, I would assume. And because they're so popular, and it's relatively easy, it's probably somewhat profitable as well. Probably a combination of all of those things. And then, if you go a little deeper, if I were speculating now a little more, I would guess that it probably isn't as detrimental to them as it might seem, because having a large player base is probably extremely profitable for them. And if there's like any gray area, it probably only benefits them in terms of like if you're talking about like shares, like stock shares, it probably bodes well if you have a quarterly report and say we have X amount of players and the number's really, really high, or it's growing. So you're not really super incentivized to dress it, probably. That may be cod swallow, that may be hogwash, but that's my opinion. Getting up to 6 is good. I honestly need to get a little bigger. I need to get a little bigger. I could execute it, but then I'm just giving him 2 things, right? I want to give him 2 things. I need to get this up to like 7 or 8, and then I can kill almost everything that comes out of here. I could get it to 7, 8 if I don't draw a minion and I play this. I get up to 7. All popular free-to-play games have botting issues. Yeah, true. It's true. You hate to see it. You hate to say it, but it is true. So I can whack that. Maybe I just shoot here. I play this. I hate storm these. Can die. That is a little harder to die, but that's okay. We'll just take some armor. 3 to all. 6 to all. We take 11? 11's a lot. Copy it over for you to read later. I needed that quite badly, actually. Okay, this is like to help my team. That's unfortunate. Well, I could have used that one, I guess. This does get the mighty Albatross down. What are the Blizzard devs or the botters? Probably not.
Another soul to consume. Reach for the skies. A diet I inherit.
Sorry, I was reading that. Do I need to change Zhongli's artifact set? Or do I have that artifact set? I wonder. I don't remember what set. I gave him the Milleneth. Doesn't he have, like... Really have to farm it? Okay. I think he has something Milleneth. Didn't even want to pretend like he wouldn't kill my guy, did he? He was talking about it. Is this like a save file, like, brew? Or is this save like reading someone else's? I don't even know if that's good. New Geo set? Make Geo great again. I'm about to sub in Noel. Honestly, if we're at a little bit more health, I'd have been able to beat that hand. You pick up like a tortoise or something.
Garrosh versus Hazelbot.
Here for a lesson?
Victory or death.
Is a section in his Discord you took it off of?
Someone's gotta lead the charge.
I've got to, oh good, we beat a druid with our first win. Gotta refine my Genshin skills.
Hey now.
What is that card? Choose one spells do a thing.
Over here.
Flagmaw's back, baby. With an excavate. Dude, he's actually coming out this time.
Burn to fly.
He's coming out. I feel like watching The Simpsons. Which one are you gonna put on? That's bad to have that one come out on this turn.
Let me burn to fly. Here we are.
I mean, this is a 4 mana 16 rush taunt. Nourish. Okay, I wouldn't consider this a winnable game. Yes, 6 mana, I have 3. But Slagmaw time. There's too many to choose from. I usually just start with season 3 or sometimes 2 and just like kind of just put on whichever one. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've been throwing on random episodes from season 7 lately. I think it's really good.
Where shall I strike?
I don't know how to spell this word. What are we doing? 5? I'm just gonna trade these. So I can double. I can get that out next turn, I think.
Where shall I strike? I smell gold in them there waters. Oh wait, I'm rich.
What are we doing? 6-3. Wait, it's just coming out, right? 4 turns. Get 12 wins? We did. We did go 12 in the last run. I want to see, does he have an animation? Oh, a little bit. That is really wimpy for how much you have to work to get him out. That animation was bunk. Or 756 episodes of Simpsons? Yeah, there's probably like 180 worth watching, maybe. That's too bad. That's too bad.
Titans forget us. Titans pay.
They won't give me any more Primogems for playing cards soon, though. Wait. Oh, sorry. I was like, he comes back. Dude, does that work when I excavate? Will he come back sooner? I can't excavate again, can I? That's actually kind of cool. If I could. If I could break out of jail faster. I have good cards. I don't know if it matters. I don't know what I'm doing this turn, but I want coins. I want to do more. That's free. Like, that's like a coin, right?
This hand ain't big enough for the two of us.
I swing face. I can go 2, 3. I want to play this. Which leaves me with 3, which kind of sucks. 5, 5. I can go 4 and 2, which also kind of sucks. Okay, I'm gonna go 2, slam, 3. Many Redbeard cards in this expansion. A lot of cards look like Redbeard, I'm told. This card has a rush, so when he comes back, I get to attack, right? Dormant, awaken in 7 turns, awaken in 2 turns. Wait, when do I awaken? He hits there, he hero powers there. He could have got taunt if he used his location. All the tram conductor cards, yeah. Oh, maybe that makes sense. I think I would have still taken this depending, but I guess he's at 18. I have to sneeze. Oh, I just barely made it. That deals 2 to the board. 2's okay. I think what I'm gonna do is this. Let the DK run go. The DK went 12, actually. That. Take this. Chop there, 50-50. Win 12. 12-1. Sorry, 12-1. We lost to a paladin. I can't remember what they played. I can't remember if it was close or not. So I can deal 4 to the board. 4 is not enough. Does he come back next turn? Really confused how this card interacts with this card. I should be watching 3 out of 3. So he's back? Okay. But if I had excavated, would he have come back sooner? Trade 1. Hit 1, chop 1, trade 1. It's like I can deal 4 to the board. Like, it's just such crap. Alright, let's see if we can find something that helps me out more here. Blade Storm. My Blade Storm would have been great. Now it's not that bad. Okay, so I put them all down to 2. And then I clear them all? Wait, isn't that just perfect? Wait, am I crazy? Glow 2, 3, and then 2 out of 8 for Dormant. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm glad he's awake, though. He's coming back, I guess. I wonder how that works with the second time he gets jailed, if he gets jailed a second time. If it, like, changes the counter on the 8-turn Dormant, or if it resets it. It probably resets it. It's very confusing. It's not good for me. Not in the slightest.
Access denied.
Drawing taunts could be good. A buffed version of that could be good. What I want is this card. But I could buff these cards.
May this blossom all eternity. Bingo! Yes!
Or might just be enough here. Am I crazy? It's just always like that, right? Maybe? Dude, that guy's deck was crazy. His draw was absurd. I'm glad we beat it.
Garrosh versus Garrosh.
Victory or death! Bring it on!
I'm gonna keep all this 12 stuff. Who's that? I'm Ralph. Thank you for the follow. I'm Ralph. The card that looks like dreads. Nice. Wait, 2 new real followers? Big Brat TV? Big Brat TV. Let's just drop. Wow, that's 2 mana, 3/4. I think Redbeard, I think it would fit your lineup nicely. Yeah, I mean, I'm not opposed to that Genshin lineup. I already have all those characters. I'm down to like mix and match a little more. As you know, the issue isn't lack of desire to try, it's lack of knowledge. Both players summon 3/3 outlaws, give mine rush. I think I'll take another Bladestorm. It was super clutch last game. Trade there too. What's up, Derps? Hey, what's up, Dealy? How are you, man? Yeah, I'll have to try it out. Team 2 could be your classic lineup. Classic? Like for the Abyss? Or just for running around? Coin that out. Could play this. Well. Unfortunately, it's just 1 buff. It's a great buff, but yeah. I ran 3 Pyro characters for my second lineup on floor 11. Yeah, I don't really do the dual types much, but I think it's pretty, you get bonuses, right? You said, like, extra HP or something? And, like, for Nuvolette, that's huge. So maybe I run Furina and Nuvolette? I mean, my Furina's level 70, I think, or 60. I have a long way to go. I don't think I can get her in on this round of the Abyss. Probably the next one. Unless I, like... I mean, I have a ton of resin. I have, like, a ton of the resin refillers. Maybe I'd, like, jam it. Maybe we jam it. You know what I should do? I should jam it today for, like, 4 or 5 hours. Like, everything. And then jam the Abyss tomorrow. I don't think I'm gonna do that, though, but that's probably what I could do.
This place is scary.
Lunky?
This place is scary.
If only the woodpecker size. I have more buffs. I have 2, wait, I have 1 more Juggernaut, 1 more.
Barrel thrown. Explosions imminent.
I can Bladestorm? I have no idea how many more buff Gigantamax minions he has, but I guess we'll find out. And what you want. Card discovered itself. Yeah, I think it's always been possible when when a card is in 2 sets. So our, what do you call him? Our Frightened Flunky from Core Set discovered a Frightened Flunky from Saviors of Old Doom. Not obviously as intended, but that is apparently what happens. 3's not enough. 8's not very good. Get a 3 here. Discover a 5 if I got Discover a 5. 1, 2, 3. I guess that's a clear. Let's do this and just see if things line up better for us next turn. Not having reactions was annoying, but I knew the water dudes for the 3rd part would cover me. Is it the same water dudes? Or was it the same water dudes? It's been specifically fixed in the patch notes multiple times. Yeah, I think what happens that they don't realize that it happens is when they do rotations, it resets a lot of the fixes they put in place, a lot of the micro adjustments or the bannings of cards, like Depth Charge, Conjured, Mirage, Mogu Cultist. These cards have already been banned from being drafted. They haven't unbanned them, but they've rotated sets a lot, and now they're back, right? So I think that a lot of stuff happens without them knowing like that it's happening or why it's happening. And I would imagine that that probably falls into the same category too. 3's still not enough. It's close. Oh, it is close. If I could play this and this, I could clear almost everything. Not using my rock. Discover? From this? I don't have any discover. I have a couple of ways to draw cards and a couple of other caca. Can I execute that? I can't. Wow, that's a great one to get from Flame Behemoth, huh? Five to the board. I guess I could rock him first, huh? 5 to the board. Not what you want to see. That is my last necessary excavate. I don't know about this game. Oh, it is this game, right? Yeah, that seems good. All shall ass. Even if he gets it back, it's at least shrunk. Feels like good overcame evil this game. It really does. It really does. Nice turn, yeah. But like I was thinking before that, right? So he played his what do you call that thing? Little sludge belcher. And I thought like he just blows up the board. Like I blow up the board, I summon a 5/10 taunt. He blows up my board, he summons a 5/8 taunt, so on and so forth for like 3 or 4 turns. And then I thought, you know what? I'm tired of this. I'm gonna summon just a bunch of 8 drops, steal his minion, and a 5/5. I'm gonna kill him that way. I just feel like, you know what? It's kind of ascended. I went Super Saiyan that turn. Enough was enough. And that was it. Are all excavates in a single pool? No. I'm not sure exactly what that means, but you can see all the available excavate cards here. And then you can see the legendary treasures that 5 classes have access to. Enough was enough. I feel like Vegeta, like I'm just getting pushed around nonstop. Check something real fast. I think I already checked this. Do you ever play standard? I have. I've made it to legend a few times. I don't really try to play much standard, but every time I do, I make it to legend real easily. Some cards offer certain excavates. Every time you excavate the first time, you can get a 1-cost treasure. Every time any class excavates the second time, and the third time you get a 2 and 3-cost treasure. Every time one of the 5 classes that have a legendary treasure excavate, they get a 4-cost legendary treasure. But every class has access to the same 5 1-cost, 2-cost, and 3-cost cards, if that makes sense. You'll always get something, one of the 5 1-cost the first time. I think I got it. Yeah, it's not that confusing, but it's confusing if you don't realize that only 5 classes can excavate a 4th turn. And everyone goes back to the first cost excavate after the 3rd, unless you have a legendary treasure, in which case you get the 4th, and your 5th excavate will bring you back to the 1-cost treasure pool, and you can actually climb a 2nd time. What are the 5 classes? They are all in this little image, which is Warrior, Rogue, DK, Warlock, and Mage. And the other classes have Highlander legendaries: Priest, Death Knight, Hunter, Druid, Rogue, not Rogue, Demon Hunter, and something else. They all have Highlander legendaries you can build around, which is pretty cool. I like it. Makes it feel kind of mixed. Neo, thank you for the follow. Neo. Paladin. Yeah, Paladin's got a Highlander legendary. All right, let's queue up. I can't believe we got that win. That was incredible. I don't think we have many more wins. And I don't think we have many more games of Hearthstone today. But I do think we have many Hearthstone games to come. Sorry, quick Sebastian check too while I'm up. Thanks for taking the time to explain the new mechanic. Yeah, no problem, man. Hopefully it helps. It's really fun. I think it's a really cool mechanic.
Garrosh versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
Victory or death!
You know what? Just give me taunts, man. Give me taunt synergies. I don't want to start with that. Can you explain the mechanics of having a big fluffy beard? What's your question?
Someone's gotta lead the charge.
What does that mean? It could be good. I have a couple weapons in my deck. Slam it? Bash it. I'll just bash it. You could play like a 3-mana 7/4 that clears my board here. That would be a problem. I'll give you that. That'd be a problem. That's not bad, but I'm gonna grab this just so I have something to play this turn. The fact that that card buffs my card is crazy.
Born to fly.
Guess I could have slammed it and traded. Coin to slam. I think having the option to coin this guy next turn is probably nice. Also kind of wish we were offered better. Like if you've been offered the 8-drop there, it'd be pretty huge. Pretty huge. Shave your pubic hair, super glue to the beard area, and you can profit. You ain't lying. Now I have nothing to do. I'm gonna trade this and see if I can get a different 3. I did get a different 3, and you know what? Different 2. Oh, garbage. Okay. Beast. Oh my god. I begged Coles to tell me what beasts were in that were any good, and now we know. Armadillo. Do I have an elemental? Probably not, right? But if I can just have an 8-mana 6/6 that pulls my Armadillo out of my deck free, it's pretty huge.
Throne. Explosions imminent.
Counterspell? Ass alright vein. Okay, okay. I'm getting some big stuff. This card is crazy. This should give +1/+1, probably. What? I mean, I know they don't, but it's like, I wonder if they ever playtest. Because, I mean, obviously not for Arena, but you could just playtest this for like 2 seconds and see that like it doesn't make any sense.
Brace yourselves. Brace yourselves.
You know what I mean? You just be like, oh, that doesn't make any sense. Scale it down to +1/+1. Oh, now it makes sense. Now it's a cool card. Or, oh, you know what? It should probably cost 6 mana, not 5. Make these little tweaks. And trade and trade. Oh my god, it's actually Azurite Vein? That's surprising.
Brace yourselves.
I want him to kill my guy, because I want him to pull my Armadillo, so I'm not going to take the trade.
Made no sense.
I always want it to get Divine Shield, but this time I want it to get Lifesteal. Oh, and I did get Lifesteal. Okay. We have to be careful not to play whatever we draw, otherwise we give it to him. Or we can just give him this 2-drop. Now here's the thing, I don't want to draw my Armadillo. I also don't want to play what I draw. Maybe I give him a 1-cost thing. Hey Kripali, how are you, man? Here, you can have this. You can have that card. And then I can go... I mean, this is good as long as I don't draw specifically Armadillo. Otherwise, it's really good. Any other card is good. Wait, do I have another beast? Oh, I have another tortoise. Well, I don't really want to pull a tortoise. Yeah, we got kind of screwed there. You may think, like, why did you even bother casting it? Well, I'll tell you why. Because most of my deck is taunts. I warned you! No, you didn't. Oh, that's a different beast. Well, that's kind of cool. At least I got something. Shoot it and then trade it? Or... Why don't we slam it? And then trade it? And then play this guy? And I'm just gonna squeeze in a hero power here. Because I can just throw this away later. It's fine. If I was lower health, if I could fully trade the board, if I was having a more difficult time removing anything from the board, I think there'd be more of an argument. I need a virtual hug. I'm at work and I'm bored. Okay, you can have a have a virtual hug. See if I pick up a taunt first. I don't have a way to kill that right now. It's not a taunt. I can give the taunt minions in my hand a buff. Here, let's trade that, see if we pick up a taunt. That's not a taunt, but I can kill this. And if I'm... If I'm not casting this, it doesn't matter, right? Like, I can just hero power. Red is getting farmed by Kakaluk. Yeah, it's okay. We only lost a 1 in 12 there. It's fine. Nah, it probably wasn't a 1 in 12. How many taunts do we have? 1, 2, 3. Probably had like 4 or 5. It's probably only like a 1 in 5 or something.
The end is coming!
That's fine. I could throw it back into his hand, actually. I could also just deal 8 damage to the whole board.
This is the best night of our lives.
It's like a large minion. Certainly hard to argue against that. Could have played that, but like, isn't this just good? That could win him the game. I could be dead at the end of this turn. Okay, one bad one good one, another good one, bad one, good one, but in this context doesn't really help him. That's very good for him though. Wrath. Wrath is kind of like whatever. If it draws, it's better for him. That, wow, he's drawing a lot and gaining all of his life. Extra mana, pretty sick too. That was it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That should really cast like 14 spells. No, just give him some more.
You win this.
Garrosh versus Rexar.
Let the hunt begin. Victory or death!
Job's done.
I've got more left in me.
I'm not taunting next turn. Beardy, cool. Losing to infinite. Well, we climbed out of the 1 and 2. I thought this deck was probably like 3 to 5, somewhere in that range. And sometimes those decks go 1, and sometimes they go 7, but... What is this? That's a very good draw. We can play that, and that's a huge buff. And then we can play that, and those are huge buffs. This card's insane. That summons a what? Which one is this? Toxic reinforcements. That could be good. For him. Could be bad for me. To clear this whole board? I can't. I can't clear the... Well, I can clear most of the board. Alright, let's just play this, especially with that pickup. I'm gonna kill that too, make it harder to kill the 610. Sorry, I'm having 4 arguments at the same time. Just play one of them. Another one? Yeah, why not? Two hunter secrets or just ram his next minions into each other? Just saw Snake Eyes for the first time. Cool card, animation and effect. Which one's that? There's like a rolling of a dice, right? I haven't done that. I haven't seen that card. I think I saw it in the previews. It like discovers a card of like equal cost or something, or I haven't seen it. Sounds cool.
Hope you don't have 2 left feet.
Fix my grammar. So I can trade off this one and I can bash these together. Can shoot there. me shoot there. Raid there. Kill those. Get this. Let's play this. Play that. Take another one of those, and we'll mash him, and then we'll win this game in a few turns. It's a Demon Hunter card? Oh, is it? I thought it was a Hunter card. Yeah, if it's Demon Hunter card, that kind of explains why I haven't seen it. Is Warrior the most fun to draft? I think Warrior's very fun. I think Rogue can be very fun. I think Death Knight obviously is very good and can be very fun. I like Helia a lot. I like Excavate a lot. I like the classes that can Excavate. The problem is I haven't had a Warlock deck get more than 2 Excavate cards, nor have I had an even semi-playable Warlock deck out of like 5 or 6 drafts. So I you know, ideally they would make that a little more consistent. But you have a moment? Could you show us your tattoo on your arm? Sure.
The Legion's rage pales
Sure.
before
These are some 8-bit baby Pokemon. I got, you know, maybe I'll go get a tattoo tomorrow. These are some Calvin and Hobbes cool things, and this is a Calvin and Hobbes. That's all I have. I wouldn't mind having like 5 more tattoos. You need a tattoo of Sebastian. You think so? I think photorealistic tattoos are very hard to do, and more often than not come out disastrous. I'd be afraid of getting like a photorealistic tattoo.
I'm the snake in your boot.
Could end up with something like this. Sorry for the link spam. Had to be done. It's a pretty good card. Can you show us your choo-choo tattoo on your lower back? I can.
Bless us with your strength.
I mean, that's not photorealistic, but you know what I mean. Sometimes
Let me tell you.
they don't look too good. What happened? Wait, what happened? Your opponent's next card costs 1 more. So if I do this, I go down to 3 and then up to 4. Is that right? Is this how this works? I go down to 3, I go up to 4. I can actually not totally skip my turn. That's pretty annoying though. Okay, get rid of that. I can play this and start swinging. I can do this and buff one of those ideally. Maybe I just do that. We do that and this. Just kind of disregard this for now. Good morning, Mr. Redbeard. What's up, Rocket?
This one is done.
7. 7's tough to kill, right? You can get Sebastian laying on you like this. Hold on a moment. Let me kill all this crap. Let me click this link. Wait, you linked the same thing. What does that card say? Outcast. Someone had a copy of this. The card's crazy. I mean, everything in this day and age is crazy, but man, that card's crazy. Let's get something better. I could just play it here. That might be my best play.
Someone's gotta lead the charge.
Wouldn't be better than getting Armadillo, though.
Our work now shapes life as we know it.
Pretty nice tattoo. That's pretty nice. I don't know if it really fits my style. U2 weapon. Tauntalicious. I guess I'll take the Drake. I'm not sure if it's gonna end up where we want. Oh, I missed 3 damage. Sorry, I was a little distracted. Send it to you on Discord. Oh, okay. Yeah, that looks nice. What do you think about you getting that tattoo? Does that look cool? Do you think? Do I let him kill it?
Keep on panning.
Barrel thrown. Explosions imminent.
Scurvy dog.
This time we did all of our stuff. We could play Bouncing Blade and kill one of our minions. Doesn't seem great though. Order, what's up, Graham? How are you, man? I don't have any tattoos, but I've been considering getting one. You should get some barbed wire around your arm. I think that would be cool. Personally speaking, I think that would be kind of cool. Wow, that animation's so much faster than it used to be. I could have played that, but you know, who needs it? I think the main reason I wouldn't want to do this is if I lost Sebastian one day. Be a constant sad reminder, but wouldn't it be a constant happy reminder about your best friend in the world? Plus, he'll never die. So there's that. What is going on here? The Midnight Wolf. Oh. This guy's screwing me, dude. I guess I can barely kill these, and I've been buffing up stuff from here to Timbuktu. Common. How are you gonna tell me common? What you mean uncommon? Rumble. You think we should play a little Rumble today? You're working hard to throw this game? That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. We missed 3 damage in a game where he's at 17. No offense, but that's moronic. I appreciate your passion, though. Draw an Outcast card and slide it to the left of your hand. Oh, that's really cool.
This is the best night of our lives.
You threw away your weapon. Did I? Oh, maybe, huh? Maybe. That's possible. Okay, maybe only the second stupidest thing I've heard then. I'll give you that. You are throwing, though. You think so? Well, if we lose, maybe you'll have some ground to stand on. But if we win, then I don't think you do. I don't think you would then. Because how can you throw a game in which you've won? Sounds like some turds need to get banned. If their messages are going to be antagonistic and moronic, then absolutely, of course. What better chatters to lose than those who qualify under that capacity? Watching Hearthstone Arena. Let that sink in. Graham, did you see Hearthstone Arena is the most watched, most watched and most played Hearthstone mode by far? Unequivocal, unanswerable.
This place is scary.
I probably don't want that one this time. Kind of can't swing into anything. Unless I swing here, buff here, and then just trade here and sit. You can have 1 card. Rena's back, baby. Red's hairy back is back. Let's do it, man. Let's do it. He's doing great. Thanks for asking. Oh, man. Your son is doing amazing. How bad does that screw me? Badly, because I can only get 1 card. What an epic throw. God. If I had any level of self-awareness, I would feel like an absolute moron if I claimed that the streamer threw this game. I would. I absolutely would. Nice throw. Man, that's great. That feels great. That feels even better than beating a barcode. That feels like beating a barcode in chat. Nice throw. Big throw. Big throw. GG. Takes a special skill to win a game like that, my friend. It really does. A good deck you drafted? It is a good deck. It was 1 and 2 at one point, and we've scraped it out of the doldrums of something. I'm in chat. That was me, Redbeard. That was you? Scotty. Hopefully Scotty wasn't sniping. Hopefully not. What's a barcode? You can do exclamation mark purchased with a D at the end, and it'll let you know. That's me, you bum! Chat doesn't understand the value of a +1/+1 to your minion in your hand. Thank you, Meebart. I think he has a lot of those? Maybe. Reg, you're playing like a kid and I just found a tampon with its string attached. Sometimes I like to play with my food before I eat it, but I never eat a tampon. I feel good about myself when I see Redbeard misplaying. Well, then you must feel awful about yourself most of the time. And I, for one, am sorry for that. This card is really, really good. You ever know what it is? A random bonus effect. You never know. Barcode is synonymous for high ELO accounts. Disguising their name so as to not be targeted. True. That's true. Alright. Where are we going? Drawing a taunt? What did I get? I got taunt? Taunt seems like the worst one you can get. I want to play that. I kind of want to just play it, get another taunt for Juggernaut, and ideally what I wanted to get was something good. This is also the first priest I think I've played in like 6 days. I mean, maybe I can... it's gonna be huge if he doesn't have a death. Imagine being a newer player streaming Hearthstone, having chatters like this. Yeah, that wouldn't be great. Darn it. Could slam it and trade it. That's a good draw. Yeah, that's not great. People just live such miserable lives. They want to feel validated. I don't know, like they're better than someone. Like criticizing one play in a 6-hour period because they're incapable of like playing on their own or something. It's weird. It's a weird mentality for sure. One I would not suggest subscribing to. But again, I think the clear thing is a miserable life seems to be the common denominator. Trying to self-validate, yeah, it's sad. You'd like to get more out of life than that, but hey, you know, bullies, internet bullies. How pathetic. How pathetic. Sad. It's definitely not a happy thing. Definitely not something I'd feel pride about. Shame, maybe. Shame might be more applicable. It's coming down cheap at some point. Prison of Yogg or Patchwork? I think Prison's way better. Internet people, particularly gaming communities, attract these type of people? Yeah, I think there's some portion of that. I bet I mean, there's people like that everywhere, right? The, maybe it's a slightly higher percentage, who knows? The reality is, though, in my opinion, the vast majority of people are cool and, you know, have some level of self-awareness. If you get a big enough collection of people, you're going to get some people who really lack social skills and, you know, ideally you don't kind of like, you don't have to hammer home too much on them. But sometimes they bring it upon themselves and you kind of aren't really left with an option. That's how I've kind of felt over the years. People bring it upon themselves and then, well, you know, if they put it up on a tee for you, you kind of gotta hit a home run.
All right,
Making a new deck after you ruined me? I hope your next deck does really well and goes 12. I do. I do hope that. I don't have that much mana. Play this giant thing and just go face. But he's gonna heal for 1,000,000, isn't he? Let's see what we get. Dude, these are so good, but getting a treasure is kind of cool too. Treasure. Yeah, whatever. We'll play a longer game, you know? Try to admit to people your own identifiable foibles and self-conscious flaws that inhibit you in the world. You aren't perfect, buddy, even though you are the mighty streamer on your high chair. You can lay it down, babe. Well, that's the thing. When you're the streamer, you get to put on display all of your failings consistently and you know, infinitely, basically. So you don't really need anybody to point them out because you're already displaying them. So the people that are looking for validation by pointing out your flaws are the people that really, you know, that are truly lost.
what now?
Which we just saw, you know? We lost one of them. It's not the one I want to buff. We lost one of those dinguses just now. The dinguses were lost. You think this works? I'll just let him do whatever, and then if he kills the sport, I'll play this. This cheese is butt. I will never buy this brand again. I'm trying to think about what brands I recently bought that I've sworn off ever buying again. I bought this like pre-cooked potato kind of thing at the supermarket. Had a bunch of different types of potatoes and like package of seasoning. You throw it was like, this is horrible. I need Taz to make my potatoes. And that is not a euphemism. That is not a euphemism. Actually, makes them better. Makes them better than the store. Wait, why am I doing this? Legendary? Doing our best to throw. I mean, we could have put him at 1. Who cares about 1? 1 and 0 are different. I feel like you might have a plague of destroy everything. Make your favorite Hasselbacks. I like a nice Hasselback potato. I do. But, you know, it's a little bit of butter, a little bit of rosemary, a little bit of salt, a little bit of herbs. You know, it's got a little bit of everything on there. Cooked to perfection. Butter. Everything's better when it's saturated in butter. Ain't I killing him? Ain't it time to kill him? That's a deformed poet I heard about on the YouTube videos. That's right, Pika. Alright, 7's pretty good. 7's pretty good. I need to use the restroom. And then we'll come back. I can't believe we had so many good runs today. Oh my god. 12 win run. 10 win run. 7 win run. And what else happened? Runs were pretty fun. One more win to improve your average. Well, my average is 10.2 right now because we had our 12 win run. So we got to get at least 11 to increase our average. This run started poo and it's 7 now. That's good. Double digits incoming. Oh man, I hope, Dealy. I hope. I gotta go pee though. Here we are. Jingling bells.
Garrosh versus Garrosh. Victory or death.
Kitty time. Yeah, this is kitty time.
Bring it on.
Okay. I'll try to get another win or 2. Or 3. If we can. Or 4. Yeah, I mean, we'll try. Why is my mouse not working? I need to play something next turn.
I've got more left in me.
Bossy 8. Come on, dude. Come on. Let's keep this PG-13. This guy.
I'll take you with me. Hey, dudes! Over here!
Oh. I mean, you're crazy if you think I'm passing the TNT, man. Red beard with the red cat. What a happy, what a glorious day.
Let's swarm you.
Man, this card is so nuts. To give +1/+2 is crazy. Why do you want to be there? Maybe he'll let me pick him up. Oh, nope. Kitty, hey wicked kitten, you been here the whole time, or what? I'm out hand buffing a pally as a warrior. Oh man. That's not very good. This is probably better. Or I can... Why? There's so much open space. Why must he knock everything over? Play the 6? I mean, I guess this might prevent more... No, I guess it doesn't really prevent that much damage. But maybe he can hit it and I can chop it next turn too. Maybe you should take a leaf out of Sebastian's book. Me? What do you want me to do? Roll around? No one's here petting me. I need to kill that one. Buffing this is kind of nice. I'm only getting 1 buff because, well, we made that other play, which was pretty good. May have slipped in and out of consciousness. Are you off of work today? I feel like you must be. Okay, you want to go here? I don't know what you want. Sneak into your neighbor's house and maybe you'll fetch some pets. Shake your tail feather in front of the cam. Not the same when I do it. It's even hairier. It's even furrier. Or else I'm sure you know. Forward to the board? Yeah. Board's pretty good. What a wonderful cutie. He really is a real sweet boy. I don't know what it is. Look at this guy. Yeah. The people, they like to look at you. Well, maybe they don't. Some must, though. If we lose the match, it's fine. As long as we got the TNT off.
This place is scary.
Okay, this is where he wants to lay right now. So if I start typing any gibberish, don't blame me, okay? blame this guy. Sebastian has a message for you. Did I get something? I did. Okay.
Let me tell you a story.
I'm gonna just play this. You get a lot of buffs. See your hands moving on the keyboard. No, I didn't type that. He did. He said. Yeah. He said that. Good guy. What a message. He's trying to communicate. Fill the bowl, the wet stuff. I got some wet stuff for him. Where's my board? Oh, he blew it all up. And vanished like a fart in the wind. Guess I'm doing like this.
Throne. Explosions
Hold on. Set up a second microphone recently. Guys. I hope you're enjoying it. Hope you're enjoying the stream show.
This place is scary.
He likes that. I can tell. Skipped over the singing comment, me? Which one? What's Sebastian's real name? His real name is Filbert, at least according to his caller. But I never called him that. Doesn't seem like a name that he really likes anyway. I think it's just a little too, hoity-toity. Big hitter. Oh, give me an excavate card. Shit, another card? Oh, TNTs are so good. Oh my god, wait, that's pretty good. I'm gonna actually just take this. The TNT would be great. That's pretty good too. Okay, let's do this. Hold on. Wait, I'm losing all my armor. That's fine. We don't really need armor. Okay. Where'd you get a cat? He's just a neighborhood cat that's outside most of the time, most of the days. And he'll come in here periodically from time to time. He has an owner. I don't feed him much. Some days he seems like he wants food a lot more than others. I bought some cat food, and some days I give it to him if he's kind of like... Sometimes he'll go kind of crazy, you know? You can kind of tell. How's he get in? I open the door. Sometimes when I get up and I take a little break, I'll just go to the door, and if I open it and he's out anywhere around, he'll just come straight in. He's been hanging out on the... There's like a staircase right outside the apartment, and then there's like an upstairs. I have upstairs neighbors or whatever, and he sits out front of their house. I don't know if he's like waiting for me or exactly what he's doing, but maybe. Is that not possible? God, it's so good if I hit the 4, if I hit this. Okay, so do I need armor? I guess I don't really need armor. It's gonna deal 5. So that can go in there.
This place is scary.
I always think this card is tied to armor, but it's not. Another weapon or just a large thing? Like I could just play a large thing. I just think I need armor too. You notice the red is the only one up at this time? I think that's part of it. But I see him in the afternoon. He came in before the stream. Lately, so he used to come in, I mean, I think the weather changes, the time changes, kind of mix up the routines, but in the summer, he'd come in after the stream. Like 4 or 5, I'd go out and I'd look for him. Sometimes I'd see him kind of prowling around out back, and sometimes I'd see him prowling around out front. Now that it's colder and, I don't know, it's getting darker earlier, I don't know, it must be throwing him off a little bit. Maybe he knows he can come in here at different times, so he's kind of hanging out close by, I'm not sure.
You will not come closer.
I love being in this time zone for watching Redbeard. I rarely get to have you up for a full stream, but here you are. Thanks, Smalls. I hope you're having a good time over there. I really do. Bash is a good card. Maybe the best of cards. I'm gonna play this. We kind of can't win if we're just like holding back resources. If he has a full clear, then he has a full clear. We have 2 TNTs in the deck, so we can always blow stuff up, right? Well, he discards his whole hand. If we just get a TNT here, we're in it. We're not in it. That could be okay. I must have a taunt, right? Thing is, I think the TNT can break the weapon, if I'm not mistaken. I could swing in case I draw another weapon. Now my odds of getting this are lower. That would be great, except it's not. But I guess I have to kill the taunt, and trading it is only probably better if I hit specifically the TNT. But this way I'd probably keep the TNT at 50-50 if I do hit one. That's not good. That ain't good. Hey, oh my god. Sorry, we could get... it's your birthday? Oh, shit, sorry. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. How was your day? What are you doing? Is that why you're off work and hanging out until it's time to party down? TNT? Hitting that 12 power minion? Nice. Oh my goodness, wait, it's actually good. What did I blow up from his deck? Garbage, though. Well, I have one more TNT in there. He's only got 3 cards left. Dude, we could win this. We're back. Oh man, we could win this. We can't win this. Well, he could hit all 3 in one turn. He could hit all 3 in one turn. I could also hit a TNT blowing up one of his TNTs. I did not. It's gonna cause me to discard, right? Even if it's just gonna break my weapon. Wait, that's good. That's good. We want to draw all the TNTs this turn. Dang, I needed that for sure. Bouncing Blade could kill it. He's also increasing my odds of getting my TNT. Let's give him garbage. Just garbage. You can have... Oh, that's so beyond garbage. Okay. I don't care which I hit. We break a TNT. We broke a TNT. We drew a Bouncing Blade. Oh my god. He's at 10. I should probably be swinging. He has 1 card. What a game. What a game. Just garbage. Just like a... Fuck, that could be so good. What do I have? I have armor and I have an execute. Got a taunt. Alright, let's swing into his face. I could swing into his minion, but we'll see. Execute means he has to throw his guy in. Shield Slam's not enough to kill it outright. Oh, what a legendary game. Happy birthday, Wicked Kitten. This one was dedicated to her. Oh man, that's great. We gotta go for another win. Happy birthday, Wicked Kitten. I can't believe it. Can't believe we got there. That was a great game though. Red can't stop winning. Yeah, I was all ready to get some rest, but no rest for the Wicked. Kittens, at least. Alright, let's take I Know a Guy. Get some more taunt whooping here. I'm such an idiot. Wait, why? It's Wicked. What's Graham doing? This pulls, I remember, this pulls my my Armadillo if you know, I don't get screwed more than. You're pretty wicked good at Hearthstone. Some days are better than others.
Hey, dudes, over here.
I don't know what these cards do. I have to read that. Get 8/3/2 8/3/2 banners with bonus effects. Any that can't be in your hand are summoned instead. Isn't this insane? Or is it just garbage? It just dies to a lightning storm. Well, let's cast it. It's got to have a cool animation, right? Cool art. Really bad card. It's a really bad card? You think? Interesting. I mean, that's insane. Maybe I just do this into this. Into this. I keep buffing them later. 6 mana for 8 Raptors? But don't some have like Divine Shield or something? Don't some have some tangible like benefits? Far from really bad? We'll see. 6 mana. It's kind of like that old Paladin spell, 7 mana for 5 2/2s, but way better. And that card wasn't like unplayable or anything, was it? Here, watch. Check this out. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know what that card does. Get 8. Any that can't fit in your hand are summoned instead. Oh, I thought it was summoning 7, and I get 1 in my hand. I'm not sure if that's better or worse for me. I guess it's worse. Okay, okay. Definitely less good than I thought. It's a fine card to burn. Taunt, stealth, poisonous, poisonous, stealth, taunt. Let's go here. Here. Green beard, yellow beard, blue beard, rusty red beard. Dude, that's offensive. That's offensive to my people, okay? Greg got confused after casting it the exact same way. Well, to be fair, Greg probably read it and then got confused. I didn't read it and remain confused. The next time I cast it, I'll still be confused. Greg will learn. Card seems good. I really have to pay more attention to what was happening before it happened to have a more firm opinion, but it doesn't seem outright terrible. 2 bashes. Play the 5. Play the taunt. Kind of hoping. Oh my god. I'm hoping this guy would come back here. Can we bring out his favorite leopard toy tonight? Which one? He's changed. He likes a different leopard toy now. Why don't you come right here? Yes, you come right here. Thinking maybe if I move back a little, maybe. Don't you wanna? You don't have to jump. You could make like a casual walk. Cutie, hey Pink. Yeah, he's a special dude. I think most would agree with that. This is solid ground. Alright, that's better. Let me try to get to the microphone. Alright, better.
Garrosh versus the Lich King.
Maybe he wants me to put my legs down.
Victory or death!
Dude, what an absolute precious little guy. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He's a precious little guy.
Someone's gotta lead the charge.
Hey Gripali, that guy's alive? Don't let Sebastian get any of your fleas. No.
Been chosen by Amatis herself.
No, I wouldn't let that happen.
The snake in your veins.
I hope it eats your nose. Why would he do that? It's got a lot of... Oh, never mind. He's got a lot of cat food and cat toys and cat treats. Well, failed experiment. He almost matches your beard. You could pull off making him a beard extension. Well, yeah, I could. Maybe I'll do that. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. You know what? I'll get a 4-drop. Alright, we're gonna have to play catch up. Cat toys that he never gets to play with. He played with his new favorite leopard toy yesterday.
My blood for the Lich King.
Sometimes we'll play with the pink little mouse. He doesn't like to play with the toys as much. He likes to lay and get pet. I think he's starting to understand or maybe realize that might be better. That might be like a better reward. I'm gonna cast one of these. I'm gonna cast this too. Because starting next turn, I think I'm just gonna go 5 into 6. His new favorite toy is whacking things off the desk. That's what he really likes to do. That's his favorite pastime. Jeez Louise, dude. I picked up all this stuff yesterday. I think it would be great if I picked it up again today. Means you gotta flick your wrists better. Oh, I give him like a wrist flick.
I have ascended in her name. I have ascended.
Pokemon are trash. You knocked over the Black Lotus, Poet. What do you think about that? I have ascended in your name. Ow! Why did you do that? It's good that you did that. But you didn't have to do that. Maybe he wants food. He just bit me. Maybe he thinks I am food. Maybe. Why don't you bite this? More of a flick through and not over the top. You gotta do a flick through. It ain't over the top. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. He thinks he's a tiger. Oh, he is. He is a tiger. Yeah, he's more of like a tiger than a lion, I think. But he's kind of a mix between both. I mean, I could actually die, I think, if I just leave up this gigantic. Please stop. What's happening when you don't play with him enough? Yeah, is this what happens? Where he just kind of puts his arm on you and tells you everything's gonna be okay? Your Primordial Drake is really strong, man. Primordial Drake next to this card is Dog Do, man. Then if you try to put your hand on top of him, he'll change it up. Ah! I think it's him telling me. His teeth are in me right now. Do you think that's him telling me he wants to play more, maybe? Stream time is over now, bozo boy. What if he said that? I don't have any taunts. Let's restore health. Oh my god, even got a 1-1 down. Wants to play? I don't think so. I don't think so. I mean, if you can chew me, that's fine. He never does that. I wonder why he's doing that. Favorite shaman mini skill in Rumble? Shaman? Troll heal. Troll heal is really, really good. I'm thinking solo towers, and if it doesn't die, it's just like summoning a free troll for 0 gold. Sometimes he scratches me. My word is a badge of honor. He really doesn't scratch me. Maybe he was angry with you. Maybe you were flicking your wrist too much. See all his claws out. What are you doing, dude? Because I played with him and he got overexcited. Yeah, well, maybe that's bad for him. It's bad for him to get overexcited. Lethal with bash? Well, how was I going to do the 2 damage plus bash? Some other stuff? Maybe I could do both. Alright, well, we had a 12 win run and then we queued up another one. It's a 10 win run. GG, we're doing our best, Steely. Trying to tame this rowdy chat. Trying to tame this rowdy bitey boy. Give him a little magic head massage. Do you think it's fair to say that this is my cat now? I think that. Do you think that whoever his owners are would probably agree? Does he ever sleep with you? Yeah, he sleeps more. Like he slept yesterday on the desk for like a couple hours. He slept this afternoon. I don't think he likes. I don't know. I mean, I haven't really owned that many cats. We've owned a few. They kind of behave differently, but he doesn't like sleep for 7 hours and then, you know, he'll kind of sleep for 2 hours and then he'll be up and then he'll sleep for 2 hours. And he slept on me this afternoon, which stopped me from going for groceries. So I was like, okay, well, what choice do I have? Hit the turtle? Hit the turtle. He has no... Okay, so he has no corpses, and if he hero powers, he doesn't get a corpse that he can use, because his 2/2 will go off before the corpse. I got a clip of Greg doing the same thing. Hey, thanks. I'm gonna watch it right now. Red's scared to call the number because he thinks I'll tell him to stay away. I am a little worried. What if they told me to stay away? I mean, I gotta get through it. No, not that thing. Oh, yes, this thing. That's really good. What if they told me to stay away? We need to call the owner and make sure that he never leaves us. Okay, I'm gonna call him tomorrow, but what do I say? What do I say? Guy comes in. Where'd he go? Oh, he wants to go outside. What do I say? He comes over and hangs out every night? I have a neighborhood cat as well. Started meowing at me, coming to my place all the time. Let him chill besides me and stuff. But at one point, the mofo started pissing on my clothes, drying on the balcony, some other stuff. Had to send him on his way. Yeah, he doesn't. This guy doesn't do that. Small possibility, or them taking him away. And suddenly, you never see him again. You have no idea where he went. What do I say to them? We didn't cover that ground. I mean, they can't take him away. He's outside all day. What are they gonna do? Run around all day? You can't see where he goes. With all the taunt minions, I wonder how Ragnaros Warrior Quest will perform. I've wanted them to put in quests for a long time. I think they would perform quite well. I hit once, I hit twice. So is it this or is it this? I guess we have to think about that, huh? could slam one. Doesn't really help me. How big does this come back as? It comes back much smaller. Okay, you know what? I'm not sure about this, but it's a very flexible card. God dang it. I mean, when I draw it later, hopefully, it's an 8/8, it might be okay. Board clear taunt? Well, yeah, I mean, either one's fine, right? 6, 7, 5, 2. Such shit. Okay, I'm actually gonna let it sit, I think. I'm gonna let it sit because this deals 6. 3 of them deal 6. So I'd have to deal 10 to kill a 7/7. I don't want to do that. We'll see if things line up better next turn. That'll probably kill him, right? Bolts his own face. The cat wanted to mark their territory. If they do that, I think they do. I think he's been neutered. I think the cats that are not spayed or neutered will kind of, the male cats will piss on stuff. I have your cat. He's mine now. You may come visit him. Your friendly neighborhood Redbeard. I'm not a monster. It's 1. All right, let's do this. It's got to be good, right? 1 in there. 2 in there. 3 in there. Bash here. Hit 1 there. Something like that. Hold on, let me close the door because he did go out and it is freezing outside. I actually just think he went out. He might have come back in. I doubt it, but I'll look. I'll listen. 2 mana, 5, 6. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. That ain't bad. Wait, we had a 12-win run before this. Crazy. You could say he visits you a lot and you wanted to check with his owner if it's okay to feed him. No, I'm not gonna say that. I could say he visits a lot and I wanted to, like, make sure that was okay or something, maybe. No, dude!
That feels good.
Yes, dude. Not sure if I should be using these weapons. Go down to 3? Wait, this might have been a mistake. Okay, bash. Push it off. Tomcats do that? Maybe he saw you as like subservient to him. Like he thought you were like you kind of reported to him. It was your job to clean up his wee-wee. He was asserting his cat-like dominance on you. I mean, I might do that myself. I'm a bit of a tomcat myself. It feels like deja vu. Deal damages a weekend attire getting pissed on? Yeah, I guess it feels like that's happened before.
All life must end.
We were 1 and 2, weren't we? Boy. Let them know where he hangs out in case they want to know where he is all day. Well, he's not here all day. Alright, hold on. We're working on... We gotta figure out what to actually say. Dreads would have retired. Oh, Dreads would have retired this deck for sure. I dropped a few piss cat pics in the Discord. Look, I'll tell you, getting the typical pissing pussies that I usually look up, but let's see. I'm assuming this is in the cat section, not the bulges section. Yeah, come on, you know that's a good... Let him piss on stuff. He pissed on my clothes. Yeah, you know, my mom... You know, we had a lot of cats growing up, and the cat that I got along with the most, he had kittens, and we kept 2 of them, and they were males, and they were not spayed or neutered, and typically they were, but we didn't spay. She was spayed after she had kittens. She was a street cat, and they used to come into my room and just piss on stuff all the time, and yeah, it used to just fucking set me off, especially when I was like 15. I was just like, man, I gotta go to high school smelling like cat piss. This fucking sucks. I wish they didn't do that. So that was less desirable. I could hit it. I don't know. What happens when you have 2 males? I mean, I don't know, they piss all over everything. I don't know which one was pissing. Your cat told me to call you. He's abandoned his previous life. His name is Sebastian, and don't try to contact him. Yeah, that makes sense to me, actually, when you put it that way.
The snake in your boots.
I bet they would be happy to hear that. I gotta get 1 more win here. By the way, can we like focus down or?
You will not come closer. Go forth and defile.
Alright, this buys time. Okay, we're gonna get a legendary treasure this game, which is pretty sweet.
This place is scary.
I want this. Oh my god, I can get it out so fast. I can get it out really fast. Is there ever an argument to not using them? Probably. It's probably better to just shoot this turn anyway. You got this? I'm trying. It's been awesome. This card's really cool. It's really bad. But with 3 excavates that gain you 18 health, it's kind of okay. A lot easier if Cheyenne was still there. She was our bridge. Yeah, for sure. Was that her name? I thought her name was Constance. I was going to tell... Cheyenne? Are you sure? Oh, I was going to talk to the owner and say that Constantine or Constance... I was going to say Connie, I think, because I couldn't remember. Oh, no. Are you sure her name was Cheyenne? I'm going to sound like a crazy person if I don't know their name. Like, oh yeah, I was good friends with Cheyenne. You mean Constance? I was like, no. I don't even think you're probably right. I have no idea. So that's the thing. I can't really say that. Mott is looking good. Wait, where are you seeing pictures of Mottbot? Oh, is he in the Bulges section? Yeah, Mott's been working out hardcore. God damn, Mott.
I have but little time.
Holy shit, dude. Wait, so you're telling me I can actually lose weight instead of gaining it? Mott's an inspiration. Mott's a goddamn inspiration. Shoot. Okay, I'm gonna take a trillion here. But, you know. It's all for good. It's good reason, right? This guy gained you armor? I just gained 2. Probably right. Let's go with Constance. How's this possible? I want my Pop-Tarts. Brown sugar cinnamon, baby. Let's do it. Okay, he's coming. Slagmaw the Slumberer is coming. Please. Okay, and give him crap here. Oh, no. That's far from crap. That pushes so much damage. I can whack it and execute it. Oh, I can slam it and execute it. Is that any better? Slam it? Guys, I'm just trying to reinforce my frickin' plating. 7 turns, it'll be 6, then 4, then 2, then 0. So I can't get him next turn, but I can get him 2 turns from now. We want it to take damage. It's not taking damage, darn it. Hey, Baldbeard, what's up, Keck W? How are you, man? 15. I can kill that. This can give me a 1-cost treasure, is that correct? Coins. Which buys me 2 armor if I want it. Next turn, hold on. 5 damage puts me at 14. 13. 3 cards. And I can, hold on. Next turn I can play both. 3, 6, 10. I'll have a taunt and I guess he'll be a taunt. I think I hold. With the coin, you could have tripled. Yeah, but I don't need it right now. Could you double coin the plating? Yeah, but I want to kill a big minion. I'm not really worried about dying right now. Ideally, I'm killing like 6-8 or something. 6-7, 7-7, 6-6, something like that. 5-4 maybe. If I was worried about dying, I think there'd be a, you know, that's sort of different. Just summoning it and killing a 1-1 and then dying to an asphyxiate feels really bad. It's not ready. Let's see what the 3. If we got deal 3 to the whole board, that would be preferable.
The citadel stands strong.
Who's ready for another round?
It's so good for him. Is that enough? That must be enough. He can double trade. Wait. Oh, he didn't have enough mana. Oh, he takes 16. I gotta get all this crap off the board. I can get some of this crap off the board. Put him to 5. Oh, I get the legendary treasure though. Ragnaros. Lethal. Pretty much a guarantee at this point. Alright, I don't normally dab. And I'm not gonna dab. But I'm gonna get into a strategic position for this lethal. Give him a greetings. Wash my hands of this game. Oh god, that was the worst hit. Okay, you know, there's that too. Old darkness card is now useless with this legendary. Why run the darkness? You can run Slag Maw, the ass whooper. What the heck? Back to back 12 win runs. Started 1 and 2. Got shat upon by chat. Told him to calm down politely. I can't believe it. Danny, thank you for the 10 gifted subs. 12 wins back to back with like the wackiest plays and the craziest deck. Holy smokes, dude. That was so fun.